back.
So the work is out, man. Everybody's talking about it. Let's get into it, man. They saying that Brick Baby has came to a plea agreement with the feds. Now we know that Brick Baby was pulled in to that Big U Rico. You know that all the people that was around Big U, a lot of the rolling 60s, a lot of people who weren't even in gangs got pulled into that particular case. Now, last week we did get some information on that where Wack 100 was saying that allegedly Big U was saying like 75 people actually cooperated against him. You know what I mean? So no names came out about that. No paperwork has come out about that. And we really haven't heard too much about it since that was brought out. Now, we'll see if that's true. But in today's news, Brick Baby allegedly copped a plea with them people, man. Eddie Boy went and got the paperwork, man. Wack 100 is talking about it. I mean, there's a lot going on, man. But Eddie Boy read off the paperwork and he's saying a little something different than what Wack is gonna say, and we're gonna play Wack's clip in this particular video too, and we're gonna give our commentary on it all. But let's check out what Eddie Boy had to say, and so he can give us the information about what was in the paperwork, what Brick allegedly pled out to, what his charges was or is, or what's going on with it.
The brother Zaire Mitchell plea agreement has been held. The change of plea held and completed, which Brick Baby has took a plea deal for count 2. And if you brothers been following this case, count 2 is the 9mm that he got caught with. But this is the kicker that, okay, count 2 he's been charged with, it's a Ruger 38 caliber, it's a 9mm, it's an AK 26 round, 32 rounds of ammunition, 60 rounds of ammunition, 31 rounds of ammunition, 36 rounds of ammunition, a 45 caliber, and an extra cartridge. So that's count 2, right? Now, they have the items listed here, and for some reason, I don't know if this brother pleaded for all this right here, because if he pleaded for all this right here in the blind, I don't think that was a good move, unless it's something other circumstances that's going to take place dealing with this right here. But me personally, I don't get it. But I know sometimes people have to do what they have to do. At this point, Brick Baby doesn't have anything that somebody say he's bad or anything like that. I don't know what happened behind closed doors. I know that he did sit down with them people initially when he got cracked a long time ago, because he's the one that came out and said that the brother Big U was up under investigation, dealing with that hot one and dealing with the financial crimes in that nature like that. So, you know, when you're dealing with this federal government, everything becomes tricky. And you can go to the penitentiary and they can bring you back and you can testify on somebody. I'm not saying he is, and I'm not saying he's not.
Now, Mr. Paperwork himself, Wack 100, definitely would give his take on what he saw in the paperwork, and he's going to give a different account than what Eddie Boy said. Now, from what Eddie Boy said that he's seen in the paperwork, I definitely didn't hear anything about cooperation, anything like that. Eddie Boy even said that from what he said, he can't say that Brick Baby is bad based off of what he's seeing, but Wack 100 is definitely going to give a different account of what he sees in the paperwork. And of course, Wack has been saying that Brick Baby been working all along this entire time. Wack was one of the ones who kept asking Bricc about the case that he caught. Bricc denied it, said he got a DA reject, and then eventually he was picked up by the feds. There's still some little misunderstanding about what Bricc was trying to say, but check out what Wack 100 had to say on Clubhouse about Brick's plea agreement.
Block.
Brick baby done told like a mother.
Told you,
Well,
homie.
what you got?
Yeah, that nigga done told.
Told you, homie. That that
Everything thrown out
that
on one count. And not thrown out. And then this paperwork, hold on, it's still coming through. This should say the court refers defendant to the probation and pretrial services office for investigation and report. Sentencing is December 19, 2025. But all them guns and shit, hold on. I say probation and pretrial services office. Order to comply. Oh yeah, told. Hold on.
I told you that plea looked weird.
Let me see everything they got. I'm gonna send this shit to the exposures. Let me let them go through it. But it looked like the AK, all the bullets, all that gone now.
They don't usually drop all that shit unless.
Yo, that's gone. Community, other property cannot. Been working the whole time though. I've been telling niggas that nigga been out here doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And that's why they putting that on the table.
Been working the whole time. This fresh from the feds. Eddie Boy went down there, ran everybody's shit. Man, none of these niggas playing fair. These niggas long, boy. Niggas is playing different. AK-47, 200 rounds of ammo, and 3 handguns just disappeared. Hold on, they charged that nigga with 1 count now, nigga. And they said refer his shit to probation. Whoa. Let's ping 0600 in there.
Now Wack is saying that Brick Baby done told, and I mean, listen, I haven't seen the paperwork for myself, so I'm gonna definitely have to get into that Pacer app and see what's actually going on with this Brick Baby situation. I should have actually did it prior to making this video, but I want to get this content out to y'all. You know what I mean? To give y'all a little bit of the conversation that's going on. You know what Eddie Boy is saying and what Wack 100 is stating that Brick Baby is actually cooperating and telling. Man, I'm not sure if Brick Baby is telling or not. Man, I can't say. You know, because I haven't seen the paperwork. I just know that there was 2 different accounts given by 2 people who basically are connected to each other. I'm not sure if Eddie Boy said that he didn't think that Brick Baby was bad to Wack. I mean, he possibly could have said that, and Wack would have still went with his theory about Brick. Because again, Wack has been feeling like Brick been telling this entire time, man. The only time I tell if Brick Baby is actually cutting a deal or a plea, because again, as Eddie Boy said, a lot of times, man, cats catch them Fed cases, they go down when they initially get there, and the paperwork look like they good until they go back for that sentence reduction, man. And when they go back for that sentence reduction, that's when they get that time off for that cooperation, man. That good old plea. You know what I mean? But get in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think about this. Y'all think Brick Baby is working with them people? You already know what it is, man. Roller gang.